For someone of Rock's reputation, there are bound to be several jokes that may have hit the wrong tone as his career went on over the years. We take a look at some of those that left a bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Tall guys can't talk about short guys. That's just mean. Look at these midget motherfuckers. 3, 5, 4, 4.
Introducing 3 children of East Asian descent on stage at the Oscars. The recent Oscars wasn't the first one Rock was criticized for. Back in 2016, when he hosted the Academy Awards, the comedian introduced 3 Asian children wearing suits as accountants. Rock would go on to dub these kids as Ming-Zhu, Bao-Ling, and David Moskowitz, right before the audience. This skit didn't sit well, especially for those of Asian descent, as Rock was accused of racism. For his part, the comedian added more fuel to the flames when it came to this issue. If anyone is upset about the joke, you can tweet about it on your phone, which was also made by these kids, referring to devices being produced in China factories. Several Hollywood personalities of Asian descent signed a letter criticizing the Academy for allowing Rock to make jokes about racial stereotypes.
You can say whatever you want. You can say nigger.
Yeah, when I last checked, that was the only advantage I had to being black. You want to switch places? You scream nigger and I'll raise interest rates.
Joking about racism in the 1960s during the Oscars So White movement. His joke about East Asians wasn't the only shocking comment he made during the night. It was the year where people were protesting the Oscars So White controversy, with Jada Smith and Will boycotting the event as it was the second year in a row where people of color weren't nominated for awards.
Things are gonna be a little different at the Oscars. This year, in the in memoriam package, it's just gonna be black people that were shot by the cops on their way to the movies.
Another moment had the comedian speaking about why the controversy was specifically happening that year.
I'm sure there were no black nominees some of those years, say 62 or 63, and black people did not protest because we had real things to protest at the time. When your grandmother's swinging from a tree, it's really hard to care about Best Documentary Foreign Short.
Making fun of the late Whitney Houston. It isn't just on stage where Rock is often criticized for his jokes. Back in 2016, the comedian posted an image of the late Whitney Houston wearing shades and looking impatient in an interview with the caption, "Me sitting in a meeting that could have been an email." But it was his caption that caused a stir, which read, "Hurry up, I got crack to smoke." Chris was accused of knowing no boundaries and disrespecting someone who considered him a close friend by Whitney's ex-husband Bobby Brown. Claiming mass shooters as likely white. Back in 2019, Chris Rock posted a meme with Betty White's picture on it and the caption, "The first thing people say when a mass shooting is announced." When examined closely, the caption can be interpreted as "Bet he white." As the meme went viral during that time, Rock was accused of racism against white people. At the same time, he was heavily criticized for making jokes about a serious issue in America, days after a man killed 23 people in Texas and another shot 9 more in Ohio. At the end of this list is Rock's most recent infraction against Jada Smith, one that caused Will Smith to slap him on live television. Right before he presented the nominees for Best Documentary, Rock joked about Jada's bald hairstyle by saying he is looking forward to G.I. Jane 2.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
As the camera pans the audience, Will Smith appears to chuckle along with the crowd at first, before moments later walking up onto the stage and slapping Rock in the face.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Smith later released an apology for his actions while the Academy has suspended him from its ranks. Nevertheless, Rock's jokes all throughout his career are certainly not for the faint-hearted. As evidenced by the recent debacle during the Oscars, the comedian is definitely not for everyone's tastes.